So in this video, we get to back test the Advanced Gartley Pattern, okay? So first, I want to go ahead and enter the trade. I'm just going to put a small little position in, and I need to enter because we are filled already. We're filled already. So let's just do the rules of engagement and then just get ready to track this thing. Just want to get us all set up, and then we'll walk through this and we'll have a back test to put into the playlist. So this time the Advanced Gartley Pattern. I noticed we didn't have one of those yet. So rules of engagement. Here is our impulse. Let's do this. Here is our impulse, basically our X to A leg right here, and then our B leg, our valid B coming down. And you can see, hopefully, let me make that a little bit bigger. We're active. This isn't going to take us long at all. We're on a very short time frame, but we can at least take the time to edify and go through this stuff once again. So impulse leg, X to A, we come down. B is valid because we hit the 618. You see we're at 66%. We hit the 618. We didn't hit 786, so that's a valid B leg, okay? Remember, rules of engagement stipulate that for the Gartley pattern to be valid, you must hit the 618 and you cannot hit the 786. Okay, so that's a valid on B. C is good as long as you have at least a minimum of a 382 retracement of A to B. And we're way up here at 90%. That's fine. We'd like to see it stop at the 618, kind of like stay in that true traditional 222 Gartley pattern, but it's okay as long as you don't violate A. As long as you don't push up and touch A or exceed A, you're pretty good there. And then the D leg completion is the 127 that you see here, okay? And if you want to go over this in depth, we do have a class on the Gartley pattern beginning to end in the Harmonic Trading Academy playlist. Now, we're here. We have a couple of seconds just to talk about some things. So the Gartley pattern, most of your harmonic principles are built off of this A to B is equal to C D action. And the founder, it's named the Gartley pattern. His name was H.M. Gartley. He wrote about this on page 222 of a book that he wrote called Profits in the Stock Market. And that's where he talked about this pattern. And he stated this in his book, that in back testing this over 30 years, it had a 70% completion. I'm sorry, 70% success rate. You see it reacting here. We look down here, RSI. We did have that if we start talking about CTS, combined technical score, where we were oversold with bullish divergence. That's exactly what we want to see. Now, we can't add too much more to our combined technical score because we're only on a 5-minute chart. So there's no reason to go smaller time, lower time frame confirmation or higher time frame confirmation. Really not required. Very small trade, quick trade, almost like a scalp, a little bit beyond a scalp, which this would take, you know, maybe 8 or 10 bars to complete a leg. Like, let's say, looking at this leg has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times 5 is 40. So not a scalp because you'd be looking at 40 minutes, maybe even half of that, 35 to 40 minutes to get our retracement, in which will be, if we start talking about targets, you're basically retracing the A to B is equal to CD pattern. So from A to D, basically the 618 is target 2 on that. 618 is target 2. This is too small to really break up. The trade is too small to break up and try to do the traditional 2 target setup, which is 382 for target 1, which you see he's almost at. He's moving in real time for us. And then 618 for target 2, right? Target 2 is 618. Maybe even with Gartley, you could probably even try to go one step higher and go to 786. Let's see. Yeah, you probably could, because if you notice, we're just basically inside of this box here. So we're consolidating. So we can expect the market to kind of like move from end to end, you know. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got even higher than that. So what I did want to do is I want to take the target up to the 618. I'm just going to be fair. I'm not going to reach. If there's a way to get to 786, we'll do it. And then I'm just going to put the stop loss. I'm just going to put stop loss right below X. I'm not going to do some of our traditional either 113 inversions from A to X or ATR based stops. Just really too small. If price action turns around and comes against us, then we'll just call it a day and get out the trade. I can probably, what can I do? Remove the market for right now. Like I said, really short video. We're crossing target 1 right now. So this is how you want to work and manage this. At this point right here, you see we had 20,000 on here, basically 2 standard lots. What we're going to do is sell 10,000 of it. This is basically how this will go. This is how you protect yourself. Okay, so now we've already taken that money and we won already. And then at that point, you would, since we took half of our position, not a lot of money to make here on this short trade, but then we would go ahead, since we've done that, to protect ourselves, is we would basically come up. We'd basically come up to almost break even pretty much. Okay, I mean, if price action comes around and takes us out, that's perfectly fine. We already took the money. It's a winning trade. So now the trade going long, now it looks like we are here, and then 618 is the target. I mean, we might be able to shave some more off of here, okay? But and in our stop, like I said, we got a really tight stop. If price action comes around on us, then we're out. But this is what it looks like now. Remember, I should have used the tool at first, but when we first started this, it looked like this. We were entering here at the 127. When we first started, it was a 127 up to the 618. Okay, and our stop was right up under X, like that. Okay, so but since we have, and that was pretty good, that looks like that was a little bit more than a 2-to-1, but since we've already taken our profit, now we're here, and then we're going to try to make our way up. So it's what it looks like so far. Don't know how much longer we really need to stay here. I don't want to keep you, but maybe I can just pause for a second, come back, and then we conclude the video. Or maybe if there's a chance to push even higher, it's all going to depend on what RSI says. If there's a way to push even higher, then we'll handle that part. But I'm not going to hold you guys here. We see that we have hit target 1. As expected, we do see price retracing back down a little bit, or at least sucking back down. And where we at on the candle, I can't see the time. It's in here somewhere. But once that part's over, we hope that it doesn't come take us out and push all the way back. We want this to go ahead and get to at least the 618. And the candle close. We're starting a new candle. Let's get to the 618 and go ahead and close this one out. And there you have it. So we went through the rules of engagement. The trade quickly moved to the 382 or 38% retracement. We took half of our position. We moved our stops basically to break even. So there's no way to lose the trade. That's really the good thing you want to take about this, your trade management. That's what you want to get from this. We did a little bit of CTS scoring. Notice that we used RSI to determine that we were oversold with bullish divergence. Price was coming down, but RSI said, no, it's actually going up. We took advantage of that. So let's see where we end up. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, so as suggested, that was quite simple. What we're going to do is we're going to sell another half of that. I'm going to sell another 5,000 of it, put that in the pocket. And then we're going to take the stops and move it right up under that. Okay, so we, turned around and got us out. But I think that we could have made it up to the 786. Looks like this is going to make it up to the 786. But either way, there you have it. That is the Advanced Gartley Pattern. It does take a trained reticular. It will take you some time to get used to. If you don't really understand advanced pattern recognition or identifying harmonic patterns. But it's definitely something that you want to incorporate into your trading system. Okay, and like I said, these things can be pretty powerful, as we just illustrated. I'll take it a step further. Okay, so we're going to flip from that, and we're going to flip right into the next pattern that is forming, which is the advanced cipher pattern. I think we have cipher already there, so we'll come right up here, and cipher is about to fill, right? 786. If I can get 786 right on here, the cipher pattern is really about to fill right now. So you would have had a back-to-back. I'm not going to include the cipher in there, but again, as I've suggested, when the market is moving, it continues to create harmonic patterns over and over and over. So if you like this video, leave a comment that says APR is king. I'm not going to keep us here. We're almost overbought. We're probably going to be able to counter this. Oh, the cipher is filled, but I just really really want to just let that Gartley be what it is and not bring anything else into this video. You see that the cipher pattern is filled, and we could get it to turn over, maybe not, we don't know. But just wanted to there's no way. I mean, you guys should know me by this point. APR is king, and I'm a pattern trader, and I'm going to see these patterns when they come, when they form, and that's just a part of what we do here. It's the cream of the crop. It's the meat and potatoes of what we do here, along with a lot of the other things that we do. So maybe this cipher isn't going to live after all. Okay, I can get rid of him. But either way, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up so the YouTube algorithm can let the people know that a Gartley training has been placed out there free on the house, courtesy of the Harmonic Trading Club. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and make sure that you hit the bell icon so you can be notified when videos like this come out. And if you are interested in learning things such as trading the Advanced Gartley Pattern, head on over to the playlist section where we do teach the Gartley Pattern and all the other patterns in depth. That being said, you guys take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video. You guys be good.